Treeline Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DD-TexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat. Commentary courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Volatile doesn't necessarily mean higher, and while yesterday's grain markets were certainly volatile, corn and beans were down while KC wheat continued its sharper climb. Old crop corn futures were higher at times, closing lower, while new crop corn months were down almost all of the session. Beans closed down generally 27 to 30 cents. These markets are trying to arrive at a proper supply-demand value of commodities that exists but may not be available to the market, particularly Ukrainian and Russian corn and wheat, as well as what are the odds that much of any new crop wheat or corn are ever produced, planted, and harvested in the Ukraine, a potential production loss to the balance sheet that really makes a significant difference. Crude oil continues to soar as currently West Texas Intermediate April crude oil is now trading over $111 a barrel. The Corpus Christi Public Elevator and 8 a.m. open this week for Milo Truck 7 to 445. Anderson's Houston is open today, then closed the balance of the week until next week. Cargill Houston will be closed through March the 7th. Let John help you market your grains. 1-800-2-TUGGLE.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at your meat moves. National pork carcass cutout, 108.19 down 408. Weakness was in the bellies. Federal slaughter, 482,000 head, setting the week's kill at 933,000. April lean hogs, 105.37. down 82.50. Tuesday's wholesale box beef prices weaker in the afternoon. Choice down 83, select down $1.89. Federal slaughter, 124,000 head. That sets the week at 246. Tuesday's cash trade, mostly quiet. Monday saw limited catch-up business in the north at 140.50 to 142. April live cattle, 140.15, down 37. March feeders, 157.50, up 122. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Neighbor, let's take a look at your meat moves. National pork carcass cutout, 108.19 down 408. Weakness was in the bellies. Federal slaughter, 482,000 head, setting the week's kill at 933,000. April lean hogs, 105.37. down 82.50. Tuesday's wholesale box beef prices weaker in the afternoon. Choice down 83, select down $1.89. Federal slaughter, 124,000 head. That sets the week at 246. Tuesday's cash trade, mostly quiet. Monday saw limited catch-up business in the north at 140.50 to 142. April live cattle, 140.15, down 37. March feeders, 157.50, up 122. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Ken Jordan. Jordan Cattle Auction going to have a sale in San Saba. How's it looking?
You bet, Larry. About 5 o'clock we're talking right now. We got a little over close to 1,750 head in right now, about 150 cows. We're looking for around 1,900 tonight and probably have around that 2,200 by tomorrow, Larry. A lot of good calves, yearlings here, a lot of wean cattle, and then several good cows that are also over here. So it looks like a very good run for tomorrow's sale, Larry.
Tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of y'all.
You bet. We're going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. We do have the Cattleman's Kind 18th annual Sim Angus and Simmental bulls will almost all be black. So that's will be at 10 o'clock. It'll be live on the internet also. Folks can watch that. And then we'll roll right into our regular sale and stocker feeder sale right after that, Larry. Probably through at the bulls around about 10 to 11, something like that. So be a nice, good run. And weather's really good down here today.
JordanCattle.com and the number?
You bet. Area code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Sean, how did we sell cattle?
It went real well. Ended up with right at 800. Didn't quite get our 1,000, but market was good all the way through. Kind of steers and heifers was steady. Might have been some of those lighter steers. Might have been a tick higher. Kind of weighing from 4 to 5. It seemed like that was a hot commodity. And then the cow market was sure. I'm gonna say we sold some 90-cent cows today and some $1.14 bulls. So might have been one bring $1.15. Most all the bulls bring over $1. So thought the cow and bull market was awful good. Anybody's got any of those things they need to get rid of? Sure, need to be getting them in here on those bigger cows. Of course, the lighter carcass cows, the shellier cows, they sure didn't bring that kind of in from 45 to 60s, depending on what they were. But anybody's got any of those big cows that they need to get rid of? Sure, ought to get them in here because the market's sure good.
How about next week, Sean?
Don't know of a whole lot, but I think somewhere between that 2 and 3 on the sheep and goat end, and somewhere around that 1,800 to 1,000. Maybe catch a few more cattle. See how the weather goes. We talked about a little shot of rain this weekend, so see how that goes. But sure think it's somewhere on those lines.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
I'll talk to you Sunday night. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that will come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade. They're at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We are on the line with Klein Spear. Klein, how did our sheep and goat sale go?
Went pretty well yesterday. We had about 450 head at a real active market yesterday. Had lots of guys sure looking for a few. Those heavy lambs were 260 up to 375, and those light lambs were 320 up to about 420. Those fat ewes $120 to 210, and those thin packer ewes 75 to $1.40. Packer nannies yesterday $150 up to about 250, and those fat Spanish nannies $1.50 up to about 240, and those stocker nannies yesterday $2 up to about 3 1/4 on a few of them. Those good cabritos were $3 to $4, and those lightweights were $360 up to, some of them brought a little over $5 yesterday. So overall, a really good active market yesterday.
How do you feel about the cattle sale?
We got about 400 standing here on the yard tonight. We got some pretty good calves and yearlings. We got lots of good packer cows and bulls that are kind of showing up. So we're going to have a pretty good run tomorrow, probably around that 600 to 700 head range, and kind of looking for a pretty steady market. There may be a couple more dollars on the packer cows. Hopefully them feeder calves and stuff will stay steady this week with everything going on.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock in Kennedy. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
You got it, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments and to our buyers. Last week was a little slower on account of the cold, wet days, but we still caught 474 head of cattle, and the market was steady on packers and lighter calves, but a touch softer on the 5 to 7 weights.
Walk the pins with us.
Number 1 steers 2 to 3 weight, 169 to 210. 3 and 4 is 189 to 225. 4 and 5 weights 176 to 220. 5 and 6 is 152 to 173. 6 and 7 is 141 to 151, and the 7 and 8 weights 129 to 141. On the heifers 2 to 3 weight, 168 to 205. 3 and 4 is 164 to 226. 4 and 5 weights 146 to 186. 5 and 6 is 138 to 157.50. 6 and 7 is 132 to 142.50, and the 7 and 8 weights 124 to 145. We only had 5 packer bulls last week. The veteran brought from 95 up to $1.02, and the mediums 84 to 89. 61 packer cows. High yielding was 80 up to 88 cents on the best cow. Medium 68 to 75 and 44 to 49 on the low end. We did not have any bred cows last week. We had 2 pair and they brought 1,100 and 11 and a quarter.
What you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we've got 462 head checked in and we're looking for about 600 come sale time. We've got 75 packer cows and bulls, 11 bred cows, 5 pairs, 1 bottle calf, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to contact.
For any questions or use of our services, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We are on the line with Cousin Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company. How is the sale today?
Sale was good again, Larry. Stocker cattle, I would call them steady from last week. Packer cows and bulls under lots of demand. I'd say they put another $2-3 on them. Just like I said, just a good market all the way around. Ended up with 604 head of cattle. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.40 to $2.15. 3 to 4 weights, $1.60 to $2.26. 4 to 5 weights, $1.40 to $2.24. 5 to 6 weights, $1.31 to $1.90. 6 to 7 weight steers, $1.28 to $1.33, and 7 to 8 weights, $1 to $1.33. On the number 1 heifers, 2 to 3 weights, $1.47 to $1.92. 3 to 4 weights, $1.53 to $2.08. 4 to 5 weights, $1.50 to $2.03. 5 to 6 weights, $1.29 to $1.65. 6 to 7 weight, $1.12 to $1.47. Get to the cow end, those good utility commercial cows from 75 to 99 cents. Those good high yielding bulls from $1 to $1.24. Had a few middle-aged pairs. They brought from $6.75 to $8.75 with a few bred cows, bringing up to $9.50. So, like I said, just not a bad day.
How about sheep and goat?
Sheep and goat market might have been a tick softer, but the quality just wasn't that good today. Those good nannies from $200 to $260 with the kid goats bringing up to $4. And when you get to them Dorpers, about $150 to $235 on them good ewes, and the lambs from about $340 to $395.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week's sale.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
All right, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Brian.
All right, you take care, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock Exchange, Pleasanton. Jim, how'd the sale go this week?
It was short, 361, but the market's sure good. It's holding on, and Packer cow market got a little stronger.
Let's walk the pins.
All right, 134 steers, 125 heifers, 72 cows, and 21 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.70 to $2.30. Heifers were $1.50 to $1.80. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.60 to $2. Heifers were $1.45 to $1.84. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.50 to $2. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.80. 5 6 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.81. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.68. 6 7 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.70. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.40. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.45. Heifers were $1 to $1.26. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1.05 to $1.30, and the heifers were $85 to $1.10.
You said they put some money on cows?
At $1.70 yesterday. Best Packer cow brought $95. Best bull brought $1.10. Sold bred cows anywhere from $570 to $1,200, and we had about 8 or 10 pairs, but we ended up splitting them all of them old cows.
What do you feel about this next Tuesday's sale?
It ought to be about the same, about 300 to 400 next week. Market should hold up. We have a little chance of rain, I believe, on Sunday and Monday, but it hasn't promised anything yet.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and I'll talk to you early next week.
Thank you, sir.
MG Building Materials, 5 retail locations all over South and Central Texas, from the Hill Country to the Gulf Coast. Perfect if you're a contractor or a homeowner. The smallest home improvement job to the largest commercial project, MG's positioned to help everyone. MGBuildingMaterials.com. San Antonio, Corpus, Pleasanton, Kerrville, and Uvalde. Always on the web, MGBuildingMaterials.com. MG's 5 retail centers there to help you at MGBuildingMaterials.com.
Maybe here's a shorter look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in March, May plus 85, 1446. Yellow corn to Corpus, 8.15 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 11.75 1/4. Beans to Placido, 16.13. 21,914 bale of Texas cotton at 115.22. Neighbor, that's it for grains and cotton. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Good day to you.